Here's a day in my life building an international media company in Bali, Indonesia.
That makes it sound like I have my shit together. I don't. Over the past 3 years, I've been traveling the world, creating videos for brands, and having a ton of fun, but kind of winging it from a business perspective. And now that I'm 25 and I feel like I need to be kind of responsible, I've started to take my production business a lot more seriously. I'm trying to have my shit together. So why Bali? Well, I'm just here for a month. I flew here a couple weeks ago with my friend / business associate and one main goal: make videos that show what we can do when we put our skills and minds together. And I think we kind of did that. I mean, the stuff we've been making has been so cool. I also really believe in the power of your environment and the importance of change. Could I do this work back home in the States? I mean, yeah, I don't need to be somewhere cool to edit or write emails. But the inspiration and the mindset that you get from being somewhere like here is completely worth it. And the connections you make are amazing. Most of my days here consist of 4 things: planning, editing, shooting, and fun. Mornings spent planning out goals, pitches, ideas, and plenty of time at the laptop putting videos together. Afternoons spent on all sorts of adventures. And as hard as it is for me, some time to put down the camera and just enjoy where I'm at.
But this isn't a highlight reel or a recap of my month or even a flashy travel video. It's a very real and very unfortunate day in the life.
Never thought you'd be the kind of guy to get a day job. 9 to 5, you're gonna take off. You're gonna go against the grain.
Rise and shine, good morning, and welcome to a day in my life as a travel videographer, photographer, I don't know what to call myself, in Bali, Indonesia. So it is approximately 9 a.m. right now, and the first order of business of the day, pretty much like any day, is to go get coffee. So this video is supposed to be filmed by my filmer and my friend, my FPV drone pilot, Andrew. But our dinner last night had other plans.
I think I got Bali belly. I've been pooping all morning. Oh, I feel like shit.
So he is in bed and we're going handheld. That also means second order of business after coffee is to stop at a store and get him some medicine or something to make him feel better, because we do have some big plans today and I know he does not want to miss out on it, so let's hope he feels better. Also, I have been absolutely loving Bali. Like, I'm having so much fun here, but I have not been loving this. There is not a sidewalk to be found on this entire island. You gotta like risk your life just to go out. Kind of sucks because, you know, I like walking, so we're risking our life. Now, for better and for worse, Bali is very touristy and very gentrified. But one big positive, unlike many countries I've been to, it is so easy to find a banging latte. And the coffee here is pretty unreal. Oh yeah, can't forget the medicine for Mo. Thank you. Good, how are you? All right, we have the goods. Now it is time to go back and grind for a bit, because I do have a lot of work to do. And then we're gonna have a fun day. We got a lot planned.
Yo, I come down and yes. I feel like shit again.
No.
How can we I'm gonna rally you.
We got the coffee. 20 minutes outside has me sweating buckets. This is gonna hit so hard. That is so good. So, I feel like I gotta catch you guys up on some stuff. Or like, introduce myself if you don't know who I am. My name is Max, I'm a travel videographer. I make videos for kind of all sorts of companies, but mainly stuff in the travel kind of adventure space. Now to better explain who I am and what I do, let's rewind to a week ago. I'm on a plane to Bali, about to start a 6-week-long trip through Indonesia and Cambodia. Week number 1 is work. This travel tour company that I work with a lot hit me up. They said, Max, we need you to film an 8-day-long trip in Indonesia. Grab some friends, go have fun, send us the footage. Okay, say less. The second we got here was nonstop go. Day 1 and 2, we were sent to Ubud, right in the center of Bali. We whitewater rafted, hiked a volcano at sunrise, droned in rice fields, and took a cooking class, all in just 2 days. Not to brag, but I am now a certified Balinese chef. Days 3 through 5 were spent on the tiny party backpacker hippie island of Gili. It was all snorkeling and sea turtles and beach sunsets and whatever this was. It was such a vibe though. And then days 6 through 8 were spent exploring the islands in Komodo National Park. Easily my favorite part of the trip. We had our own private boat and private guide. Big shout out to Ernesto. We swam in the ocean with manta rays, trekked to find Komodo dragons and green vipers. We saw landscapes like this and this. It was insane. And I know I said this was a day in the life. I promise it still is. But you need some background to understand the situation, you know? So yeah, we finished the travel shoot in Komodo. We flew back to Bali, got a nice villa. But now it is time for the editing. So I will be spending my morning doing that. And while we're here, I guess I'll run you through the agenda for the day. So obviously, coffee, edit. I think after that, I'm gonna hit the gym, get a little leg day in, which is very unfortunate. nobody likes leg day. And then we gotta be out of here. This lovely villa that we've been renting for the past 4 days is coming to an end, and we gotta move all of our stuff to a hostel, which is a little bit more my speed. I am like not used to staying in places this nice at all, but I'm definitely not gonna complain about staying here. And I am pretty excited for hostel life again. After that, we have some pretty fun stuff planned. So we gotta go rent a motorcycle because a huge group of my friends who are all like photographers, creators, YouTubers, whatever, we're all gonna ride motorcycles to this black sand beach, which is about an hour away. We're gonna ride motorcycles the whole afternoon during sunset on the beach. We have 2 FPV pilots who are gonna be flying drones around. I am so hyped for it. And that's not for any company or any job or anything. We're all just going to do it for fun because we love doing stuff like this. After that, come home, get some dinner. I guess I skipped breakfast. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for breakfast. But whatever, we're gonna come home, we're gonna go grab some dinner somewhere, and then I think we're going to some beach bar altogether. It's gonna be a good day. I am very excited for it. Now, I wouldn't say this is necessarily like an average day in my life. I don't really have any average days in my life because I kind of am doing a different thing every week, every month, every year. But I wouldn't say this is like an insanely crazy busy day. I feel like it's pretty representative of what I normally do traveling. So let's get to work. Solid 2 hours finishing up shot selections, editing, color, masking, minor photoshopping. Here's a little peek at what I did. All right, we powered through. We got a nice editing sesh done. It's now checkout time for our villa. We got all our stuff packed up and we have to move out, and we are not feeling so good. I got a pretty bad head cold right now. Ma is on his deathbed. You gonna survive? I hope not. The boys are quite unwell. We're gonna go drop all of our stuff off right now at our friend Marco's apartment because we can't check into our hostel yet. And I'm gonna go find a motorcycle and hope that he feels better by later today. I hope that I feel better by later today. We are 100% scratching the gym off the list. No chance I'm making it to the gym. It's kind of a rough day to have chosen to make a day in the life video, but I'm gonna be honest here, this is a real day in the life. So right now the plan is I'm gonna go into town with Marco here. He recommended some like juice things that I can get to kind of cure it. So I'm gonna get like papaya juice and coconut juice and whatever. Really wanna feel better for tonight because we've been looking forward to this motorcycle thing. So we're gonna go find some cures. So I am honestly not that hungry, but Marco is forcing me to eat. And to be fair, it does look pretty delicious. So we're gonna dig in, try and keep all our solids down. But like, honestly, look at how good this looks. Have my medicine for the stomach, so. Honestly, I do have high hopes that I can get the motorcycle and be fine for later. So right now we're at the motorcycle shop. We're gonna try and pick out one of these bikes, and we gotta hope that they are cool with us driving without a motorcycle license. I think it's like legal here, but I don't know for sure. Either that or it's just like everything's under the table, so only one way to find out. All the bikes were booked out at that shop, so our guy's taking us across the street to do another shop. I really want a bike. Praying we can get something. All right, spot number 2, also a bust, completely out of bikes, but I think we locked down a 3rd spot, and I messaged them and they said they had a bunch, and they look sick online, so I think we're golden.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? Very well.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hey, man.
What's up, brother?
Marco.
How are you doing?
Marco.
So we want to rent a manual bike? Yes.
Like I shared the picture.
Yeah, yes.
So I can.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Oh, hell yeah. This is sick.
I feel like an absolute baller right now. This is gonna be dope. So yeah, we're going for some sick FPV shots and like camera stuff tonight, and I feel like this is a good vibe. That'll rip. Look at that. Real snowy cam like that. All right, motorcycle secured. Back to the villa to see if Ma is still alive.
Yo.
Yo.
You alive? Honestly, they should offer that everywhere. I feel like a new man.
Get the IV drip.
Yep, I also got a bunch of meds.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a fun night.
All they gotta do is sit and play video games on the beach.
Yeah. All right, we're running a little late, so we gotta whip there. We'll be there by 5:30 maybe. That's still plenty of time for sunset.
Started off the hour-long ride, had to stop about 30 minutes in.
All right, we're on the iPhone because I don't have my camera. We stopped on the side of the road right here getting gas. I'm an idiot. I just bought gas and I realized I gave all my money to Ma, so I have no money, so I can't pay for it. So I think I'm looking down here. I told Marco and Ma to come to me, so I'm hoping that they'll find me and save my day. Let's go. The boys come save the day. And everything was looking good until this. All right, so apparently my bike is leaking gasoline, and like everyone's just gathered around it trying to figure out what's wrong. I drove like 30 minutes out of the countryside, so I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere right now. It's gonna take a while for the mechanic to get to me. Really hoping I don't miss sunset, because that was like the whole point of renting this bike. Oh man, every single person who comes around this corner, I keep thinking it's gonna be the guy. We're getting down to the wire here. I might miss sunset, and I feel like absolute shit. Like, I'm starting to feel so sick. I don't know if it's the gasoline fumes or the heat or just me feeling sicker, but I'm dying here.
After 30 minutes of waiting, the mechanic pulls up with a new bike. I'm feeling dead at this point, but the only thing on my mind is making it to this beach for sunset. So I whip the back roads through the rice fields, and I make it just in time for this.
You feel it too.
Oh man, I was so hyped to get here for sunset and so in a rush that I didn't even film when I got here. I just got on the bike and went. That was nuts. That was insane. All right, we just went back to Marco's place. I had Ma on the back of the bike. We are both so sore. My ass is so sore. And we're also both feeling very under the weather. Yo, dude, how you feeling?
I still feel like shit.
All right, it's time to go get some dinner. I'm exhausted. I'm definitely not making it to the beach club tonight. Ma's not even making it to dinner. He is bye-bye, good night. But I need food and I want to go hang out with everyone, so let's head to dinner.
We all met up at this Thai place right near the villa. I got some pad thai, but during dinner I started to feel so sick that I could not finish my meal, which literally never happens ever. It got so bad I had to just get up, pay, and say goodbye mid-meal. Man, I had to get out of there. I'm feeling rough right now. What a way to end a day in the life. I'm gonna go straight to bed and hopefully not wake up in the morning throwing up. I then went back to the villa, rebooked another night because I could not even think about moving my stuff to the hostel, and spent the rest of the night throwing up. And the next 10 days laying in bed feeling like shit. What a day to have picked to film. So yeah, that was the day in my life in Bali. It's kind of a rough one to choose. Did not go exactly as planned. I do eat some pretty wild stuff and push my body pretty hard when I travel, so it's gonna come back to haunt me eventually. And I do have a bunch of other videos that I made on this trip coming out soon, as well as a few others from a few other trips that I took recently. So I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more.